Spam calls? He answers them all.
Some scammy scam.
May I beg your pardon? What do you mean by scammy scam?
It's Special K's telemarketer turnaround
So you're a beautiful boy.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Everybody told me that.
on the Rula and Ryan Show.
104.1 KRBE.
I love these ones because it does not matter what you say. They do not care about anything.
No, my favorite is the way
They
that
don't care.
Kevin told us this call came. It came right here to the request lines at KRBE because the scammers don't know who they're calling. They just got numbers.
Thank goodness.
Oh, this is so great. I can't wait to hear it.
Makes it fun for us. Now, of course, you got to think on the spot. I forgot I recorded this one quite some time ago before we even added on Eric's name. So you might hear.
I know it's funny if you go in his office, or not his office, but his computer stuff. It's like you got so many pieces of stuff. It's like,
Yeah.
you watch some movies and they're trying to figure out who killed. The
You
person.
got the
Oh,
threads.
the scandal when
with
she
the
makes
pin-
the big grid.
The push pins and the threads.
He's got so many pieces of stuff because he wants to.
So today we had a call come in, or that day we had a call come in about funeral expenses, final expenses. And so I thought, well, let's take this individual on a ride. Let's see, of course we got to throw in getting pistol whipped and feeling lonely. And just so imagine me lonely at home. No one has come to see me in ages. I just want someone to talk to. I've been assaulted. And Sam is my sister.
Okay.
Thanks so much for holding on the line. This is Ryan.
Yes.
Final expense product specialist with here.
Thank you.
How are you doing today?
Oh, I've had better days.
Oh, how's your morning, ma'am?
Thank you so much for calling. I've been wanting to speak to someone.
Oh, well, you can speak to me.
Oh, thank you.
Is everything...
Oh, you sound so kind and handsome.
Thank you for that.
Yes.
Is everything good?
I've just been laying here wondering if anyone's going to call or show up or bring me a snack.
Mm-hmm. How was your night?
It was fine until my neighbor came over and she pistol whipped me and stole my Ozempic.
Oh, why?
Do you have diabetes?
No, well, I don't.
I'm so sorry to hear that. Well, I'm not sorry to hear that. I'm actually excited to hear that. Oh, God, I'm so sorry. I'm so nervous. I haven't spoken to another human in at least 6 weeks.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why is that so? Don't you have anyone in your home?
No, it's me and my cat, which I had stuffed after it died.
Okay. Well, how old are you, by the way?
67, the last time I checked. Are you doing
Okay.
math? I heard you clicking buttons and numbers or something like that. I didn't know if you were putting in my address or my social security numbers or something like that.
No, well, I'm not doing anything like that. Okay, but what is the day in the month?
58.
That makes you 66 so far, or maybe 65.
Yes, one of the two. See, what had happened was since no one comes over to celebrate my birthday, I just forgot.
What happened, ma'am?
No, they just forgot my birthday, that's all. And I was sad. What are you calling about today?
Well, yeah, I'm here to assist you for final expense policies.
Because you know I'm about to die. Oh, God. From loneliness, obviously.
Well, that's a, bitter truth. We all have to die one day.
Not me. 'Cause I'm going to live forever. Baby, you call it my name. You remember that song? I think it was called Fame. I think Jennifer Lopez did it.
Fame?
Fame.
No,
I'm going to live
yeah, but
forever. I'm trying to remember the words, but I have no one to sing with these days. So.
Oh, well, I think I've heard of that.
It's my favorite record.
All right.
Are you home now?
No, well, I'm at office.
May I come over?
Sorry?
You could send some pics.
No.
Oh.
Well, we are not allowed to use cell phones while working.
But I'm talking on a cell phone. Oh, my God, you're going to be in so much trouble.
No, you are allowed.
No, you're allowed.
I'm not allowed. I'm saying I'm not allowed to use cell phone.
I'm not. You're not. I'm not, and you're not. And so we are both not allowed to use celery phones.
Celery?
No, I'm saying you're allowed. I'm not allowed.
So I'm not
Because
allowed for you to be allowed. I understand. Not really. I've had schnapps for breakfast.
What?
Strawberry.
Oh, strawberries. Okay.
No, Boone's Farm.
Oh, okay. So you are in the state of Texas?
All my exes live in Texas. Texas is where I wash my clothes. I pet my cat sometimes, which I had mentioned is dead, but I stuffed her.
Oh, my God.
Is that a song, or are you talking about yourself?
You've never heard that song? Oh, you've never been to the great state of Texas. Let me tell you,
No.
we have brisket and Megan the Stallion. I'm one of her hotties. I think it's a hottie. But you was going to sell me my own funeral.
No, we are working with 40 insurance companies.
I don't trust them.
Why?
They're rat bastards.
No.
Yes.
Who told you that?
My sister, Sam, she
Okay.
told me that. She tells me a lot of strange things. Sometimes she comes over and she tells me stories, but actually she's stealing my Chex Mix.
Oh.
Yes.
You have to be aware of her.
She likes Velveeta. Have you ever had Velveeta?
No.
Oh my God, it stops me up and sticks to my insides. And she makes it so spicy. Oh, it burns the shit out of my mouth. But that was years ago. She hasn't come by recently. I think she got a new job selling feet pictures.
Oh. Okay.
Yes, do you like feet?
Feet?
Yes, sir.
No.
Do you like pranks?
Pranks? Yeah.
Me too. Well, I appreciate you being on mine today. And I love you very much.
Thank you.
Call me tomorrow. I love you.
Thank you.
All right, smooches.
Okay, God bless you.
That was one of my favorites.
It's like, all right, I guess I'll hang out and talk to you. You're not going to sell you
She
anything.
stole my Chex Mix.
My Chex Mix. Not my checks.
My Chex Mix.
My Chex Mix.
Sam, why are you stealing my Chex Mix?
And your
Sam?
stuffed cat.
Just bullying you over here.
Oh my God, that was so amazing. I just love it. First, he did say you were a woman first, and then he did say sir, and then he went back to saying ma'am.
I think he was so confused.
He
And he
was
just
so
was like-
I don't blame
confused.
him.
And
You
you
guys
could,
sing it to
Well, we're
him?
all going to die one
We all
day,
got
he says.
confused.
All my exes live in Texas.
I heard you could hear him laugh a little bit, like he was so aghast. He like,
Oh,
Okay.
when you were in pain.
So the real treat for us is when the calls come to us, when the calls come to Kevin's phone or the calls come to KRBE, because these spam farms, they don't know really what they're calling. So who knows what the next one's going to bring us?
oh,
Epic.
but reach out to me if you want me to prank someone in your life. It's krbe.com/prank call requests with an S.
I'm going to give you a little shout out too, Kev. You got some really great love on text from someone who just loves you so much. You were their wedding DJ, and they could not have asked for it. They could have asked for a better DJ. No, so they could not have.
That's what I thought he said at first. I'm like, no, I read
He
that
was a
wrong.
dream. It meant so much to our kids. And gosh, it's a really long text that got chopped up. You know how it does.
I
They
danced
say we
with the
couldn't have asked
kids
for a
and-
better wedding DJ. You'll always have a special place in our memories, Kevin. Mwah. That's from Alex.
Thank you. And I'm doing a wedding this weekend for some of our listeners. It's Jessica and Jerry.
I hope that's right.
When you do the,
For your sake.
I'm like, do I need to look at your paper
when
over
you do
here?
it, Kev, when you talk to them, do you like talk about like food, like for you to eat? Like,
Oh
how's
yeah,
that?
are they supposed to feed you as the wedding
is
DJ?
that
Like,
a
what are
thing?
what's in their contract?
'Cause you're there a long time.
They-
You got to set up. You got to stay.
Right. They ask me if I want something to eat, and usually
'Cause you're busy, but you want it before, or?
Usually they'll make me a plate, and I'll put on a long song.
So you can eat.
Yes.
Champagne Supernova, 7 minutes. Why are we going so low key for a minute? We're lulling out the
Oasis
big 90s fans.
volleyball.
Yeah, what the heck?
Gallagher Brothers.
Well, that's cute. All right, so yes, Kevin is the man of
Do you
all
eat?
trades.
Do you have to like hide and eat?
Yes,
You
I do.
crouch
I do.
in the booth. You're
Kev has a
crouching down.
bib and everything.
Yeah, 'cause he's messy.
Yes, he needs to.
So
just
he's got
sit
like that tuxedo
sit in
shirt
the
he
corner.
wears.
He spills all
That
over.
uniform, the tuxedo shirt he wears. What's your uniform? You wearing like a black button-down, black pants?
Well, I asked what it was for this weekend, and it's I think country. Casual, not necessarily casual, but I can wear jeans and some.
Oh, wow.
some rustic.
country
I think
feels
like
so
Texas
we're
tuxedo
wedding
jeans
parties.
with a tuxedo
country,
top.
country rustic.
They actually tell you how to dress
Well, yeah, they will.
on all these gigs.
It's just-
Definitely.
You wanna-
If you're a photographer, videographer, DJ person,
Well,
you
if it's a
have to have a
theme.
dress code so you're not sticking out.
Yeah,
You don't want somebody in like cargo shorts and a ball cap being your videographer.
right.
They stick out in everybody else's pictures. You got to be like in the background.
And I also have a cute little KRBE polo, so sometimes I'll wear that with some black pants. But
and then have a tip jar.
no. I don't put out a tip jar. I take requests unless it's on the do not
Do
playlist.
people tip, though?
There's a do not playlist.
better
People
be.
have tipped in the past.
And
but
what do you do?
I'm like, is it on the bride's list?
No, did you take the tip?
Do I take the tip?
would.
I have
You wanna
never
insult
turned
them?
down a tip.
Yeah.
All right, listen, coming up next, we have one of our favorite songs that AI built for us. It is Rula's Relationship Roulette. I don't know if we do this usually in the 7.
No,
Why do I
usually-
feel like we're
Usually in the 8.
And it's where you answer the question of the day. And the question that we've come up with for Rula's Relationship Roulette is, what are you weirdly attracted to? Like, some people find it hotter if you have a scar because they think the scar is hot and they want to know how you got the scar. You better make up some cool story. Not you fell off your bike when you were a kid. It's like a shark trying to attack you.
Or something you're attracted to people with like big noses. You know, some people, because people always worry about their nose being too big. And when
Weird.
they
What are
see
you
that.
weirdly
Right, Kev?
attracted to? I found this one guy's weird attraction, and oh man, I got to read it for you guys. As we take your calls at 833-390-KRBE, we'll do Rula's Relationship Roulette next on the Rula and Ryan Show with Eric.
Spin the wheel, find out what's the deal. It's Rula's Relationship Roulette on KRB.
Love it.
It just goes on, but we like it.
One more time.
One more verse.
Spin the wheel, find out what's the deal. It's Rula's Relationship Roulette on KRB.
Those are not real people.
yeah.
That was artificial intelligence that created that.
I didn't even recognize that part.
You still have a whole minute
Yeah,
left.
a whole minute left.
Yeah, money's worth of that one.
The phone number is 833-390-KRBE.
And a lot of times you guys will bring me stuff on Instagram, direct messages, or text at 37530. This one, Eric and I were kicking around, just talking about
Just
the
funny
show
how
and stuff. And
everyone has a type, or just everyone has like,
something that you find oddly attractive.
yeah, you can't explain it. It's just
Yeah.
something you're drawn to. Maybe
A
it's-
look.
I don't know why. Maybe something happened in your life to make you like that more. I don't know.
Well,
Like,
we're
I don't know
gonna
why
find
Kevin
out.
likes guys with ears that are pointy or whatever.
They just
Not
stick
pointy, but
out
stick
a little
out.
bit. Just like
He's a big Star Trek fan.
Yeah,
He
that-
wants-
that-
he
that's
wants
the
a
point.
spot.
I don't mean the point.
I am
but-
not into Spock.
I mean, that's not pointy. What would that be called? Like,
I don't know
just
what they're
kinda-
called. They just-
Cauliflower ears?
They're just
No, they're stuck out.
They just
God.
stick out. Like
That's
some
just the way
people
God made them.
get them pinned.
Doesn't
back.
Conor McGregor has those ears too?
Yeah, but his are definitely cauliflower from getting
Yeah,
smashed
punch.
them
and he's
in.
got that Irish accent, so Kevin's all like, "Whoo."
I mean, he's hot.
Well,
right.
833-390-KRB is our number. What are you oddly attracted to? Let me just read this real quick. This person wrote, tall, well-built women. The more woman per cubic inch of space, the better. One who can actually take me on in wrestling and one who can birth my warrior sons and will conquer the lands in our name. This guy is one of those guys, call me Lord. Call me Lord.
He grew up like as a kid watching Xena, Warrior Princess.
For sure. And this person said, wow, that's
puberty.
oddly specific. So if I'm 6'2" and I'm 166 pounds of lean body mass, let's check in.
Like some women,
Like, okay.
some guys like women with lots of muscle and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and then some guys like I don't want a woman with muscles. It's just
You don't want a woman
Feels-
being stronger than you.
No, this feels
She
weird.
looks
Like,
like she could beat me up.
it's like some
it's
girls.
intimidating.
Some girls don't want guys with muscle.
He's
They
like,
like
I
the
like
dad
to
bod.
bench him.
Yeah, it's a lot of pressure if you're with somebody who's like 0% body fat. You're like, oh, God, are we allowed to eat
It
anything
is.
when we go
Uh-huh.
out to eat? Can
Or
you
people
drink
think
alcohol?
like you're not together.
You're like, oh, yeah. we
Oh,
don't
that'd be the
match.
worst.
We don't
Yeah.
match. Oh, are you just friends?
Right.
No, we've
No,
been
we're
dating for
actually-
3 years.
yeah.
Why?
We just have different interests.
Why are
Phil's
you
a very
with
dough
that?
girl over
Why?
here.
Why are you with
Why?
that troll?
Why are y'all together? Okay, let's go
Here we
to
go.
Rome, not Italy. We're going to Rome, guys. I'm taking you on a trip. No, Rome. Hi, Rome. Welcome to the Rule and Ryan Show with Eric.
Hey, good morning, y'all.
Hello.
morning.
I just want to make sure that Ahmad didn't drop off the O, and I'm supposed to be saying Romeo.
It's Rome.
It is Rome.
Yeah, it's Rome. No, the
Perfect.
Rome. Yeah, it's Rome.
Thank you.
Okay.
What are you oddly attracted to, Rome?
When my girl bosses me around.
Oh, you
When
like
she
a
I don't know
smacks
what
you.
it
you're like a
is,
take
but I don't
charge
know.
woman. Yeah.
Like,
Bossy ladies.
do you like anyone or just the woman you're with right now, or do you like it?
Well, the woman I'm with right now, I don't have a problem with it whenever she bosses me around and tells me, tighten up, do this, do that. I ain't got a problem with it. I've had a problem with it before on people's approach with me, but this one, it don't bother me.
That's
Now,
'cause
would
you
this be
love.
something in a dating app, Rome, that you'd kind of like hope to read in a profile? Because how do you know somebody's going to boss you around? No girl's going to be like, I'm real bossy.
I'm a boss
I like to tell
bitch.
you what to do.
If you're married,
No girl's going to put that on her app.
Well, maybe that's why you don't introduce that at first, like, oh, yeah, I like a bossy chick. That makes you seem kind of weak, like a cuck or something. I don't know.
Like a what? A truck?
A cuck.
Oh, a cuck?
I was going to say, Eric, don't be asking that,
Shouldn't
Eric.
be saying that.
Oh, no, should be. I heard what you said.
Yeah. I'm like,
If you know, you know. That's all we're going to say. Okay, Rome, so you got a bossy girl. You like a bossy girl.
I missed that.
Bossy. Isn't that making this out? Yeah, I'm bossy.
there's a song.
No, that's Khalees.
Khalees.
I'm
a lot of-
bossy.
That's what.
There's a lot of men out there that are like CEOs of companies, and they're bossy all day, and they pay women to like
Dominate them.
them because they want to
Relax
see what it's
and
like
not have to be in charge.
Yeah, they're always in charge.
All right, Rome. Well, thank you so much for calling the show. What do you find weirdly attractive? What are you oddly attracted to? Okay, we got bossy ladies. All the bossy ladies. All the bossy ladies. All right, Chris is up next at 833-390-KRBE. Good morning, Chrissy. Happy Friday.
Hey guys, happy Friday!
Yeah.
Chrissy,
Oh, I
what
love the
are
energy.
you weirdly attracted to?
Okay, so it's a 2-for-1. Big noses and braces.
Big noses
They
and
don't
braces.
have to be together, but if they're together, I mean, hey.
Adults
That's
with
it.
braces, feel quite an insecurity. It's interesting to know that is what you're looking for, honey.
Like the old school
Yeah.
braces, or do you want the clear ones, or do you want the one?
Invisalign
in metal?
or the metal
no,
ones?
Not Invisalign. No, I need to see the metal, and they can't be caked up around the brackets or anything like that.
Oh, God.
But
Caked up.
it's something about a guy who you've seen before, but then he gets braces, and you're like, is he cute?
Really?
So-
Maybe
I
because
have
he
never
fits in
heard
his
that.
teeth. I don't know.
So,
But I like it.
how's your day going today? Do I sound sexy?
Do people with braces list?
Maybe you've got some
They-
kind of
they-
adolescent
If you get used to
fantasy.
it,
Yeah,
Get
it
used
takes
to
a
it.
little bit to get used to it.
Are you in the dental world? Maybe you're like a dental hygienist or you're a dentist yourself. I mean, what is it about the braces that attracts you? Is it something in your background that makes you like that?
That's a funny thing that you say. I actually am in dentistry, but I had that little fetish before I got into dentistry. And now that you say it, it may be an adolescent thing that I carried into adulthood.
I've never kissed anybody with braces before, even as
I have.
as a kid and stuff.
Yeah.
Chrissy
that
likes
bad.
big
As a teenager.
noses
No,
and
that's-
braces.
Yeah.
So, Chrissy,
Big
if
nose,
you
that's like a,
go ahead. Sorry.
I was going to say like a big bell pepper Jay-Z kind of nose. I love it.
So, if you found a big nose guy with
Bell
metal
pepper.
braces, are you like automatically like,
Wait, really?
put a ring on this?
Did you hear what
I heard what she said. I didn't ever think of a nose looking like a bell pepper, but I'm going to just let her have that description.
Why? Just why?
Bell pepper.
No.
I've learned something
I like
new today.
it.
Pepper with
Because when I think of a bell pepper, Chrissy, I'm not thinking wide. I think real bulky and
Like
bulbous,
long,
kind of
yeah.
like.
Well, bell peppers are fat.
Yeah.
I
That
mean,
one, how it goes around like
a bell pepper.
I could see that.
Hey,
We've
long
learned-
as it's big or long and it takes up half the face, I'm with it.
We're still talking
Have you
about
ever seen
noses.
Patrick Ewing's nose? Have you seen his nose?
Oh, he's got the nostrils.
Yeah, but he doesn't have the rest of the face. But
Yeah.
That's a big nose.
Plus, he's like
Jonathan
60
Majors,
now.
he has a nice body and nose and face.
Are you with someone right now, Chrissy? I'm just curious. Is the person you're with right now filling it, checking these boxes for you, or are you looking for this man?
I got 1 out of 2.
Which one,
I
the
got
braces
nose
or the
and
nose?
no braces.
You got the nose. Okay. Well, maybe punch him in the face a couple times. You might need some braces. Oh, no, did you fall? Did you chip your teeth and you need braces?
Right.
Chrissy.
In the morning.
Oh, you are so
Yeah,
cute.
put some gravel in his oatmeal.
Oh, my
No,
God, stop.
break
Making me
his
grape
teeth.
nuts.
Break
Making me
his
grape nuts.
teeth, not-
Chrissy, you have a great weekend. Thank you so much for calling the show. You made me laugh today.
You too. Bye,
Bell
guys.
pepper.
It's a
Take
bell
care.
Now I learned something new. Bell pepper nose.
Every time I go shopping now, I see a bell pepper. I'm going to think of her.
I know, Chrissy and the
nose?
nose.
I
Okay,
cannot.
Jessica's up next for Roula's Relationship Roulette. What is something that you're weirdly attracted to? Hi, Jessica. Good morning.
Hi, happy Friday,
Yay,
guys.
happy Friday!
Yeah.
Okay,
All right.
so mine for the longest, I am attracted to men that have rough, dirty hands.
Really, like dirty
Manly
fingernails from
hands
working?
that have been working.
Calluses?
Yeah.
Like you want to.
Yeah, because like if they're because like for the longest, I would only like to date like mechanics because their hands would always come like rough, dirty, smelly, like grease and oil. And,
So she likes it. It's like a primal thing for you.
I don't know why. If I would see his hands, and if I would ask him what he would do, and he told me that, oh, I was sold.
Wow.
Did you grow up like in a
The oil,
family
though.
of mechanics or that world?
Gas station?
Oil?
No, yeah, it's just it was just like a profession that they would just like get into, I guess. I don't know, but just whenever for the longest, if they were a mechanic and I wasn't dating them, I would find like the next one. It's like it had to be that, or even if they were like in some other profession, but as long as their hands were like that.
Yeah, you like a man that knows how to work with his hands.
But here's the thing, though, Jessica. I think for me personally, I think if a guy had like dirty fingernails, like that's like yuck. Like you don't want those all over you, but that's what you're looking for. The dirty fingernails, the dirtier the better.
Yes. I didn't want somebody who had pretty nails than me. I mean, no.
They don't have to be manicured. I'm just saying, not like unkempt.
Like Mark gets calluses, my husband, from like lifting weights.
Lifting weights.
And he'll like rub my back, and I'm like, like you can feel the callus. I don't.
You don't wear gloves?
Well, like the rub where you can tell their skin's like broken up or whatever. Because like my husband like takes up like I guess part time his little hobby is working on the car. So when his hands get like that, I'll sit there and just like rub his hands because I love the way it feels.
You put your hand with his, and you get that soap.
Man.
There's a soap I used to use on the farm. It's grit. Like you don't need because we didn't have kitchens out there or water. So you put this stuff and you just like, rub your hands and it just.
I love that stuff.
And
I have a whole bottle of it.
And you use a rag and that's how you wipe your hands.
Oh yeah, my dad. The first time I tried it, my dad was like, "Yeah, you don't rinse them off. You just wipe it off with your rag." I was like, "Ew, Dad!"
Snot rags. Our dad said snot rags back in the day.
Ew. Well, look at that. There's somebody for everybody. I mean, Jessica, I never thought I'd meet someone who wants the dirtier the better man hands, but there you go. Let us know when you find that. Don't send pictures, though. Y'all go to the listener line at 713-278-VENT. It is what you are weirdly attracted to.
Hey,
Big
different
noses,
strokes,
braces,
different folks.
Scars, ears, dirty, yucky hands.
Whatever works for you.
Man toenails that are long, and hairy knuckles. I can't. All right, coming up next. There's been a lot of reality stars that we've been introduced to over the last 25 years. Yes, friends, it's been 25 years since America had our eyes open to what? These are just real people on a camera? So who are some of the best ones? Who are some of the best reality stars? Like, you're like, yeah, that one person was awesome.
The ones I remember, like Boston Rob and Snooki. Those are names I remember.
Snooki,
well, let's see if they make the list, Eric. Next in Scoop on The Rule and Ryan Show with Eric.
Time for your daily scoop, Celebrity Scoop.
KRBE's Rule and Ryan Show with Eric.
Brought to you by Taqueria Aranda. So I was talking about how 25 years ago our minds were blown when Survivor hit CBS and America was just shook. We were just obsessed.
It's because the bad guy
with
won.
This show.
That's the only reason.
But we didn't know he was going to win.
Richard Hatch.
There was a bad guy.
We didn't know how it worked, how they filmed it, and then they could go back and edit it to make it look like this guy's the bad guy, and there's no way he'll win.
And then
we never understood that's how they could do that.
Right. And then somebody on text pointed out, no, Rulo, the first reality show was like Real World. Yes, you are right. The whole Real World series on MTV was a big deal. But I'm talking about on the Alphabet Networks, ABC, CBS, NBC. This was the first time that mainstream America on the Alphabet Network had seen a reality show where we just didn't. We were like, oh my God, these people are stuck on an island.
And it was a competition.
And it was a competition.
Still going on?
And the things that they had to do were just insane. And they
you
were
said
just out
ABC?
there.
I thought
it was on CBS.
CBS.
But I'm saying it was an Alphabet Network.
Oh, gotcha.
Because MTV, you had to have MTV to get to see that. If you didn't have cable and you didn't have MTV, you weren't going to see Real World. And maybe that just wasn't your wheelhouse. But when all of America only had a limited amount of television channels to watch. And I mean, I remember living in Philadelphia and we did not have DVRs. I had to be home at the time that it was going to air and watch it live or else I was going to miss it. And I was in radio. We were in radio. I talked about the next day. It was the biggest thing you could do. And actually, here's a little inside radio. For me and Eric, we know this hell. There was a woman who was like Miranda Priestley from Devil Wears Prada at CBS.
Debbie?
Yes.
Debbie Marcus.
Debbie Marcus.
Oh,
she would hold these stars hostage to you because it was the biggest show in America. If you got somebody from Survivor that was eliminated on your show, that's all people want to talk about. Like, oh my God, what happened? What was it like? And all these things.
And then forced you to take like two crappy, somebody from a new TV show.
Talk about like knowing you had to bend just to just suck up to her.
Got it.
Like, hey, Debbie.
Kiss the ring.
Still friends with her, but I don't.
Do you think it'd be possible to get Celeste or whatever her name is? I mean, we don't remember all their names. I remember Kelly and Richard.
Yep.
And Susan.
And then there's another lady named Marcia for NBC.
Oh, yeah.
Think about it, guys. How we got,
yeah, we had to just
what was that guy that won?
Suck up like crazy to get them.
Apprentice, Bill, or what was his name?
Oh,
Bill
yeah.
Rancic.
Yeah, Bill Rancic. He came to the studio. And
him and Juliana.
Well, they're married now, yeah. Okay, so best reality stars of the 2000s. Eric named two that he remembers the most.
Snooki and Boston Rob.
Snooki from Jersey Shore?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd have to
They are
throw
in the top
in Honey Boo Boo.
Not in the top 10.
No.
Wow. In the top 10, you've got Boston Rob Mariano from Survivor, yes.
Yeah, he's huge.
Ozzy Osbourne from The Osbournes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Paris Hilton, Nicole Richie from The Simple Life.
That was fun.
Trista from The Bachelorette, the first ever Bachelorette and the first ever Bachelor.
She a firefighter?
Trista Sutter. Her name was Trista Wren. Sam, she was the runner-up on the first ever Bachelor. She did not get picked. And she thought for sure she would because he actually told her he loved her and they slept together, and that was a major thing. And she was totally shell-shocked when she didn't get the final rose.
Yeah, I didn't
and
see
then
that one.
ABC made The Bachelorette with her, and she married the guy, and they're still married.
They're still married.
It's pretty awesome. Spencer Pratt and Heidi Montag.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
From the Hills.
Beat the other ones that I just mentioned in
But
the
was
rankings
the
from the
Hills-
Hills.
I like Laguna Beach.
Yeah. Oh, my God. I love Laguna Beach.
Man, I'm such a 12-year-old girl.
You
Yes.
are.
One Tree Hill, all these shows.
But
Laguna
wait,
Beach.
No, but Laguna Beach was like real life. One Tree Hill was.
That's when they
scripted.
first doing. I saw that people would do something special for prom.
Oh, yeah. They
I don't think they ever
Like
did
the
it stuff.
promposals?
Yeah, that was like
The
a.
promposals
That must have
were
been a California
huge.
thing or something because they did.
California.
But wasn't The Hills, that was not
Spin-off.
a reality show, was it?
That was a spinoff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was more like a scripted drama.
Yeah, this person that
Mostly
beats these other names, and I'm going by rank, right? No, that was number 6, Spencer and Heidi. I don't know number 5.
Who?
It was from The Real World Paris.
I didn't watch that one.
C.T. Tamburello
Don't remember.
is the 5th best reality star of the 2000s.
If you were going to pick somebody
none
from,
of us in here know
from
this
that,
person, right?
I would have
He's not even a mod.
Yeah.
Nope, nothing.
Puck would have
Like
been
Puck
great.
is the most memorable
Well,
with his snot rockets.
they had some other ones
Ew.
too, but
Yeah, he's such a scumbag.
Puck and Pedro, because that was like the second season of Real World, and they'd put
Now one of them is in the cabinet for Trump.
because he went into politics, and he married Rachel from San
Secretary
Francisco,
of
and he was the
Transportation, I
Seattle
think.
guy.
Oh, wow.
Sean, can't remember his last name. Anyway, okay, number
Menendez.
4, Kelly Clarkson and Justin Guarini from American Idol season 1. Everyone was obsessed with them. They even did a movie from Kelly to Justin,
That movie was
or
terrible.
from Justin to Kelly.
Never saw it.
Number 3 is Snooki for Jersey Shore,
Yeah.
and the top is a tie. It is Tiffany from I Love New York and Flavor Flav
Oh, my
yeah.
God.
I see Flavor
from the Surreal Life.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
They
Flavor
tied.
Flav had a sitcom with, or a reality show with Bridget Nielsen.
Because it was called as I said, Surreal Life. They put all these like ex stars in
Yes.
this house.
That
kinda
was
like
a
the
fun
real
show.
world.
It was.
Kev, did you just interview Flavor
I
Flav?
did. He's about to do a show where he goes back to school to get his diploma, not his GED. He's going to get
High
his
school?
high school diploma.
Wow, and so when's that going to air?
I think he just started making it, and when I did this interview with him on Fox, he was obviously very far away. It was about a 5-second delay when I asked the question to when he answered it because of the satellite delay.
Oh, no.
And you're at the point where, wait, did you hear me?
Oh, man.
And he didn't understand my
Hello?
first question,
Hello?
and we had to like explain it twice.
Where's that audio? Come
Oh,
on,
no,
Fox,
no,
send me
no,
that
no,
audio.
no, Lisa, don't you send
Lisa.
that. Don't
Come
you
on.
send that.
If I did that, you know he'd have that all over me.
I would.
yeah.
You guys were not watching.
And I do want to mention this. If you go to Entertainment Weekly's website, EW.com, they have the list of shows that we cannot believe they were actually reality shows. They were such a bad idea. And one of them was called Kid Nation on CBS in 2007. Does anybody remember this?
I do not.
Basically, it was like Lord of the Flies. Like they put all these kids from 8 to 15 in a desert ranch to build their own community to see how they would
Like Yellow Jackets?
survive. And it was an epic fail, and it was major kid exploitation. And then the one we talked about off the air, Are You Hot on ABC 2003, was the most horrible show in the history of reality.
It just devalued people so badly.
Lorenzo Lamas and 2 other rando celebrities would have a laser pointer, and you'd come out in a bikini if you're a girl, or like boxers if you're a guy, and they would laser point the flaws in your body. And these are the most pristine physique
But these
humans
people-
Such
ever.
a bad message.
These people were so cocky, though. It's kind of nice to take them down a peg.
Well, they were
Just to show
told
that
to
you're
be
not.
cocky.
You think you're perfect. You're
not.
like us. You have flaws.
True.
There's a lot. Go to EW.com to see the list of shows that should have never aired, but they did.
Hey, yo. It's time for What's Going Down, in H-Town on the Rule and Ryan Show with Eric.
104.1 KRBE.
You know how we've had like a lot of clients come in here. We've done things with Try It Tuesday where they bring in things from a smoke shop where they have like the gummies or the edibles and those kind of things. Well, the Texas Senate has just passed a bill that bans the sale of THC products, sparking controversy across the state. Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick calls it, quote, poison. He's pushed for this legislation, which now heads to the House for approval. Senate Bill 3 will prohibit most THC products, leaving only CBD and CBG legal. So this is going to cost like billions of dollars. It's just going to be bye-bye, out the window. If your allergies are flaring up today, it's for good reason because we've had these strong winds the last couple of days. The pollen count is in record territory. So, I mean, I think it goes back to like when they started doing this study about the pollen count, it was like 2013. This is the worst we've ever had.
If you don't talk about my Cougs, I am going to freak the blank out. What in the hell? I'm waiting. I thought your opening story would be, hey!
So who do they advance to next?
You don't need Gonzaga tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. So the Aggies won yesterday. The Cougs won yesterday. If you're a Texas Tech, a Red Raider, they won yesterday. Unfortunately, UT's out.
UH is playing the cheese that Kevin said yesterday. What do you call it?
Gorgonzola cheese.
Gorgonzola?
Gonzaga.
Is that what it is? Gonzaga?
It was, yeah.
Like, what,
Gorgonzola.
From Washington or somewhere.
Gonzaga. Gonzaga. Round 2 on Saturday. Gonzaga.
That's a cheese, dude. That's
but wait, where'd you say they are even?
Spokane? Washington, I believe.
Gonzaga's in Spokane.
They used to be in a Cinderella team like 18 years ago.
That don't make sense. What they're on their twinkle toes or something like that. The Cinderella. I don't. What the hell does that mean?
What that means.
Cinderella team.
Explain what Cinderella team
just teams
means.
that, like they don't belong there. Like Cinderella didn't belong at the ball.
Yes,
she wasn't invited. But they made it in there, and then they destroy some brackets and they win games.
And lost a shoe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Lost a shoe.
Exactly, Kevin. Then they turned into a pumpkin.
They're the 8th seed. Gonzaga is the 8th seed, and we are the 1st.
They'll be going on to play Gouda.
Let's go, Cougs! Let's go, Cougs!
Tomorrow, I don't know what
that
time.
That was so exciting. I did have basketball on all day yesterday. I'm like, who am I?
I'm telling you, yesterday and today are the best. Even this weekend is awesome.
They did an entire 3-minute commercial, like a little setup. I don't know if you watched this when they first started. A 3-minute thing of a family in a car, and the dad's like, we're going to go to this isolated wood cabin with no Wi-Fi and no phone connect. And they're like, what? Are you crazy? It's March Madness today. We're going to miss 32 games in 2 days if we can't get a signal. And then they get to the cabin and it says closed for March Madness. And then they kick into March Madness. It was this whole produced thing they did. All right, coming up next, it is time for you to have fun with us trying to win you Shakira tickets. Shakira is going to be here in June. Tickets on sale at livenation.com or try and win them with the No Name Movie Game. You've got to know your movies.
So fun.
We have to describe to you the movie without using any names, no actor names, character names, titles, nothing. 833-390-KRBE. To the best of our abilities, we'll try and make you a winner. We need 5. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 5. 5 contestants.
Okay.
5
Sam's
contestants.
playing. She
Sam was
doesn't
hoping
wanna play,
she didn't
no.
play.
I'd be more than happy to say
No?
that.
No name movie game.
It's a team effort.
We really want you to win Shakira tickets. Someone out there, Sam especially, is going to help you out.
Please know movies. If you don't know movies from the 80s, 90s,
don't play.
In 2000s, it won't work. It won't
today.
work. And today. We'll do that next on the Rule and Ryan Show with Eric.
From